So I want to just kind of go around though and ask the question. Those who may want to answer, what do you think about generational curses versus generational blessings? What does that look like? Do you think it's in your family? Yes, in the back.
Most definitely. At some point, the ancestors had some type of transgressions or iniquity. And it traces the blood because blood is the law in the realm of the spirit.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That bloodline. Anybody else? Generational curses versus and actually, let's look at the difference between generational curses and generational blessings. Anybody else want to give a little insight?
Just like personally, like family, or what we think it may be.
Just kind of what generational curses versus generational blessings. Like, what is your take on it?
So you brought with family, like she said, with family.
Yeah, we talking about family.
Oh, well, go ahead, Cindy.
No, you go.
Well, my dad that was a drunk. She know what I'm talking about. He was an alcoholic, and so it passed down to him, to my dad, who died, and then it must have skipped me and went to my brother. My brother got it bad, so he had health problems with that. Because of that, of what he done. So I don't know if I'm the one that broke it, because I don't drink or smoke like that and stuff. So I could say I probably did break the curse of my dad. My dad was the black sheep of the family. So for me being his first boy, it kind of like it trickles down. So I had to come over a lot of things because of his name. Because I'm a junior, so what your daddy did, 9 out of 10, you gonna fall right in that trap. Where you got to find a way to get out of it, because you got the stigma on you.
Yeah.
The stigma on you, because your daddy was a drunk, your daddy wasn't that. So they carry that since I was little up through my middle school, elementary, high school. I just could never break it. And it followed, I couldn't break it because of what my dad did. So what? I mean, he wasn't like, he'd tell you how he feel, but he loved the church. So I saw him as my father, but I also saw him as a man that loved God. He'll walk to the church. He'll walk. And he said, how they know my dad, because he used to always do people's yards, cut their grass, and look good. That's how they know him, and they know about his mouth. But when they saw me, Jimmy, he cut you out. From the
Jimmy had a mouth.
He had a mouth. And he
could lie.
And could lie. My dad was a liar. I'm not gonna say he lied on all things. I'm not gonna say my dad lied on all things. I talked to him. Me and my dad personal talk, and he talked to me just as normal and calm as another person talked to their father. So I had to break that curse. It followed me to the age I am now. So I had to overcome my giant and say, you know what? I'm not ashamed of being his son. That's the thing about it. I'm not ashamed of being Jimmy Jr.
Yeah.
Because of what he went through. And when I went through, I ain't drink. I overcame. People picked on me. I overcame a lot of stuff in that way. I didn't turn to alcohol, but I turned to something I knew was the word. Like I told you, I used to read my Bible all the time and stay in the word. So I knew that I was gonna break that curse of my daddy and just be who I am as a man of God. So that was my strength came from, not going to alcohol and beer or feeling bad. I had to get over that over years. I got over it a couple years now, because I used to say, man, who's me? Jim, and who's Jim? Okay, you Jim, but why you get this badge? Because what your daddy did, or because what people call me, on me. And it's like I had to fight with that so many. Man, sometimes I want to say, God, just take my life. Like I got some dark places in my life. I ain't never told you that, but I used to get to a dark place and I'm like, God, just take me. I mean, why I'm here for? I can't. I try to fit in, but God said I didn't make you like that.
That's right.
So when like I said, I was in EFC classes. I was there all my. I told y'all, I'm not ashamed of it now because I got tough skin. Come on, you got to throw some more at besides that. That's all you got. So I had to come up. I had to fight a lot of stuff. That's why I said I understand when people get picked on. I'm just like you. I was picked on to my adult age now. So it's all good. I still love God. I'm proud of who I am, where I came from, and what giants I had to slay. I had to slay some giants since elementary, man. Coming up, I'm saying people can't tell me how to overcome something. I've been through it. Yeah. I've been through the people. I've been through the trials. So I don't have giants. People I couldn't get licensed. I couldn't do this. So nobody can tell me how I feel to look back. And then you see people say, oh man, look at you now, I'm so proud of you. Or your mama be proud of you, or your daddy be proud of you. So, yes, I think I was the one that broke the curse out of the Jimmy family on my dad's side.
Okay. To be a curse breaker is awesome. Yeah. Because a lot of times, a lot of families do have different generational curses. And it just doesn't have to be things like that either. No. Sometimes I've watched where people, it's like a poverty thing too. Mm-hmm. Everybody grew up in the projects, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like everybody, instead of it being like that was just it, and that's what they know. Right. And so it's so many different things that we can break, trying to break those generational poverties. Some families, they don't believe that. It's just like nobody gets married. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's all kinds. Yeah. If you look back, it's all kinds. It's so, I don't know, it's just different. Mm-hmm.
All kind of things. Mm-hmm. And it's just that demon coming and enforcing the legal rights. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every generation. Right. Mm-hmm. Until you break it.
True. So many Christians have heard the phrases generational curses and generational blessings. So some believe every hardship is caused by a curse passed down through the family. Do you all believe that? That every hardship is caused by a curse that's passed through the family. If you're looking at your family.
I believe it.
I think so. I think it can.
There's free will.
Yeah, I say you can destroy your own life.
To a certain extent.
I think to some extent.
No, not on everyone. No, to a certain extent.
That's good.
Yeah. There's some decisions you make.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be accountable.
Getting it from the dirt came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to a certain point, you decide, I'm not good here. I'm not going to be comfortable here. But I'm not being bougie. I'm not being something else. I know I can do better than you. For me, that's a choice.
Yep.
That's good. All right. And then, so also here, others believe that because of Christ, generational curses no longer exist. What do you think about that?
That's not true.
Yeah.
I don't agree. Yeah. I don't agree.
Okay, so hold on. Raise your hands if you feel that because of Christ, generational curses no longer exist. Just one, okay?
No longer exists.
And
no longer exists. Oh, my bad. I take my vote back.
So then everybody believes that generational curses do still exist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are very much still around.
Because Jesus Christ, they can be broken.
That part, I think that people miss that because it can be. Right. So everything don't have to get passed down. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. Have y'all ever just looked at y'all lineage? Mm-hmm. Or has anybody not looked at their lineage to see where they come from?
Things in my lineage.
I ain't never looked at that.
For some, it could be bad tempers.
Put your hand up.
Some very bad tempers. Everybody start looking around. I don't think I have a temper, but I think I was sharing last week.
You were good.
My daddy got a real bad temper.
Yeah, you told me.
He can smell blood when he gets super mad. And then his daddy, recently I found out kind of how bad my big daddy was. Like he had a reputation back in Alabama, cutting people. Yeah. He always carried around some kind of. He would literally go into because they wasn't in church. Not on my daddy's side like that. On my mama's side, it was church. Oh yeah. But not on my daddy's side. So yeah, he would bars and stuff. He would cut people from here up, like just literally. And he was known for cutting.
What part of Alabama was
I don't know if it was. A lot of my people are in Dothan, Alabama. which was like a city just like this now. But yeah, no, he was known, and I just thought we had a whole family thing, and the people who still live in Alabama came, and they're like, well, we don't want to talk about that because he had a reputation. I'm like, my big daddy, you talking about the same one who picked me up from school, who would fix my little food? I had to number sit down, and he was just taking care. I got spoiled because I was the oldest on my. That man did all of that. What y'all talking about? So then I'm like, no wonder my daddy. I went right then to no wonder my daddy got this bad temper. And I think sometimes for me, if you push me, I'm a very nice person, but if you push me a certain way, I may get a little. I'm gonna get stern enough that I mean business. I don't have to curse you out. So maybe that, but I don't think I have a temper. Anybody in here dealing with tempers? Is she the only one dealing with temper?
I don't have a temper.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I just heard several yeses.
They don't want to acknowledge that.
Okay, I see supporting the other people back there. Okay.
Sure enough. I don't claim it.
It ain't yours then.
And I'm like, it's some of the quiet people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
They say the quiet ones could be the deadliest.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't even know.
Sassy. Miss you right off.
I'm not quiet. Your daddy is, though.
Like I said, you got to push me.
But
You got to really push me.
It can also
Push
be
me.
like
Man.
your attitude too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm telling you. Listen, it's stuff. Hopefully this will help us to begin to really look and pay attention to where we come from, how things are, you know what I'm saying, and just really take a look at everything by the time we're done here. So what does the Bible actually teach us about this?
About like the general curses?
Yeah, so the Bible teaches us that sin has consequences that can affect future generations.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm saying it again. Sins have consequences that can affect future generations. Sometimes they're being in families, the granddaddy was a womanizer, the sons become womanizers, the grandsons become womanizers, everybody womanizers.
But you come on, you took it right out of my mouth.
But what is that?
Solomon.
You can even go to Cain. You can even go to Cain. You can go back to Cain when it came down through. You had Ham, Japheth, and others. So you got to go through Ham's bloodline. Go through Ham's bloodline with, and then you can see when Cain killed and went all the way down to the 42 generations. So he had a long lineage of.
I'm telling you.
Wasn't Jacob a part of Cain's bloodline?
That's good.
That's a good question.
I think it goes.
I think he was.
Because of the tricks, because he was known as the trickster.
Right. So you got to go from way back.
Remember, because it was Jacob and then
Laban. His Laban.
Yes, there you go.
Laban. She talking about Laban. Yeah, he tricked his nephew.
Yeah. So it was a generational thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's so good to go back and really, if y'all have not, go back and look down your history, bro. Yeah. Go back. I see some eyes right now, but go back a few decades. I mean, a few decades.
You going back to slavery too, then? You going way back to slavery?
If you can.
At least you go back to slavery.
I mean, I think the generational curses and blessings make sense because in the scripture where it says. It's basically saying like what you reap is what you sow. Like what you sow in the flesh leads to destruction. So it's like what you sow in the spirit leads to your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance. So I think it all just makes sense. Like what we do today really sets up our future, and not just like my personal future, but who's connected to me afterwards.
And I can't say this like in some families. There may be like someone coming up now. You're the first one to ever go to college in your family. That's breaking a generational curse.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever did, nobody ever thought about it. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the fact that you're doing it, I think to hear that when somebody say I'm the first one in my in my family. to go to college. I mean, nobody ever even thought about it. They were, so kudos to those who you even breaking the curses there on the education side. Some are even dealing with that everybody drop out and don't even graduate high school.
I was about to say
Have that issue on my.
Wow.
I'm the first one to graduate high school.
Wow.
See?
Not the first
That is-
one.
What's up, bro?
The third.
The third, okay. So see,
from my grandmother, both of my mom and my dad's side, my grandmother and my mom, they all wanted to pursue nursing, but they never finished. I'm the first one to finish
the
nursing
first
school.
one.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. Okay, clap it up. So then the question, I'm not trying to throw it off, but so what will you be the first to do in your family? Besides Sade, because she already did it, what are you going to be the first to do? It can most definitely. So this gets you thinking outside the box, right? As to what could you be the first to do? You know. So just continue to think about that as we're going further in this, and then also the Bible also teaches that every person is responsible for their own choices, and I heard somebody say that, talking about your own choices, and that Jesus Christ became a curse for us, so believers can walk in blessing. He took it all for us.
Thank you for your son. Hallelujah. Thank you for your son.
That's why I say we can't take that light what Jesus did for all of us.
No.
He took on all of that. So that nobody could sit there and say, oh, I can't because of this and nothing like that. So here, we're going to go to Ezekiel 18 chapter. We're going to read this whole thing. And I'm doing the NIV. I would love to have, because I think it's a good one.
Ezekiel chapter 18, right?
Chapter 18.
This was like one of the first books I read when I was like getting into my walk with Christ.
Ezekiel chapter 18. And I'm reading the NIV, okay? So it's going to read a little bit different. And it says, the word of the Lord came to me. What do you people mean by quoting this proverb about the land of Israel? The parents eat sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. As surely as I live, declares a sovereign Lord, you will no longer quote the proverb in Israel. For everyone belongs to me, the parent as well as the child. Both alike belong to me. The one who sins is the one who will die. Suppose there is a righteous man who does what is just and right. He does not eat at the mountain shrines or look to the idols of Israel. He goes down, he does not defile his neighbor's wife or have sexual relations with a woman during her period. He does not oppress anyone, but returns what he took in pledge for a loan. He does not commit robbery, but gives his food to the hungry. And he provides clothing for the naked. He does not lend to them at interest or take a profit from them. He withholds his hand from doing wrong and judges fairly between two parties. He follows me, decrees, and faithfully keeps my laws. That man is righteous. He will surely live, declares the sovereign Lord. 10th verse. Suppose he has a violent son who sheds blood or does any of these other things, though the father has not done none of them. He eats at the mountain shrines. He defiles his neighbor's wife. He oppresses the poor and needy. He commits robbery. He does not return what he took. He looks to the idols. Has does detestable things. He lends at interest and takes a profit. Will such a man live? He will not, because he has done all these detestable things. He is to be put to death. His blood will be on his own head. 14. But suppose this son has a son who sees all the sins his father commits, and though he sees them, he does not do such things. He does not eat at the mountain shrines or look to the idols of Israel. He does not defile his neighbor's wife. He does not oppress anyone or require a pledge of a loan. He does not commit robbery, but gives his food to the hungry and provides clothing for the naked. He withholds his hand from mistreating the poor and takes no interest or profit from them. He keeps my laws and follows my decrees. He will not die for his father's sin. He will surely live. I wanted to make sure y'all understand what's happening here. So, because it's telling you that it's your own, even in the midst. But 16, 18, sorry. But his father will die for his own sin, because he practiced extortion, robbed his brother, and did what was wrong among his people. 19, yet you ask, why does the son not share the guilt of his father? Since the son has done what is just and right, and has been careful to keep all my decrees, he will surely live. The one who sins is the one who will die. So the child will not share the guilt of the parent. And I'm trying to help somebody who maybe for years, because of certain things, because of what your parents done, you feel like it's some kind of a curse, and that you're going through something. This is literally here telling you that you will not. You know, that, and I'm going to go back here. Let me go back because I already missed my place. So the child will not share the guilt of the parent, nor will the parent share the guilt of the child. The righteousness of the righteous will be credited to them, and the wickedness of the wicked will be charged against them. Number 21. But if a wicked person turns away from all the sins they have committed and keeps all my decrees and does what is just and right, the person will surely live. They will not die. None of the offenses they have committed will be remembered against them. Because of the righteous things they have done, they will live. Number 23. Do I take any pleasure in the death of the wicked, declares the sovereign Lord? Rather, I am not pleased when they turn from their ways, and live. But if a righteous person turns from their righteousness and commits sin and does the same detestable things the wicked person does, will they live? None of the righteous things that the person has done will be remembered. Because of the unfaithfulness they are guilty of, because of the sins they have committed, they will die. I'm gonna stop right there, but I'm just trying to show you how it's good. It kind of just talks about just because your parents or whoever the grandparents may have did something, that don't mean you have to. And also, like I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm sharing this, and I know we on live. I used to think, because of me, I've had a lot of guys that would just come like they want to play with me, act like they want to talk to me, or they do all this crazy stuff. Some of them are married. I mean, all this crazy stuff. My sister didn't deal with that, but I'm like the one that's going through all that crazy stuff. And the first thing that Satan tried to play with my mind with is that you're getting this stuff because your daddy was a player and he had multiple women. But that's what the enemy tried to say to me. He said, because you notice, because I have guys that always approach me and they try to talk, but they got a whole wife, fiance, or girlfriend, but they are constantly, and they will try all the time. And so for a while I was thinking that way, but then I had to think about, oh no, that's not it. The devil is a liar. That's how you got to start saying to that stuff, because first of all, I'm a woman of God.
Come on.
I'm a pastor and I'm highly anointed, but that's just a trick of the enemy. So sometimes we will start thinking about, well, if somebody not past did something, is that affecting me? And that's the enemy trying to put a guilt trip on you. Do not let what others have done in their past affect you and how God wants to move in your life.
Amen. That's good.
Hear what I'm saying to you. So you all can finish reading that scripture, but I want to bring that to you all's mind.
That's good.
Because you're not going to be judged on that. Because some people, I know it's a lot of people think that way. They think that because of what their parents done, that it's a curse and that they are dealing with the bulk of that, or what their ancestors done. And that is not the case. So we gotta not see it like that, because it is not true. Right. And that's literally what the enemy tries to do for us. So let me ask this question: what is a curse? What is a curse?
A bondage or a I would say, in my mind, a curse is like a bondage or a stronghold. Okay. In a sense where, of course, it happens physically, but it's tied into the spiritual sense. So I would say it's just a spiritual bondage or a spiritual stronghold.
Like a bondage. Okay.
That shows up in the physical.
Okay. Anybody else? What is? Thank you for that. What is a curse?
It's the opposite from God. That's all I got. That's all I can say, because it's the opposite from God.
Okay.
To condemn.
Okay.
It's the opposite. I don't know.
Something like that. Anybody else? What is a curse?
I like looking at words.
That's why I was like, did somebody look it up?
Yeah. This is study we are studying. You could go and just kind of
So what it says here on dictionary,
Yeah.
I have the app. So on the app it says the expression of a wish that misfortune, evil, doom, etc. befall a person, group, etc. It also says a profane oath, so that's really good. And it's just like the cause of evil or cause of trouble or cause of misfortune.
Okay. All right. Okay. So biblically, a curse is the result of living in opposition to God's will. That's enough. Yep.
That's why it says opposite.
And thank you for what you shared too. And a curse is not simply bad luck or a difficult season. A biblical curse is the consequence of disobedience and separation from God's covenant.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's look at some examples of this.
Okay.
Let's look at some examples.
I just thought of one person.
Huh?
I just thought of somebody already.
Oh, you thought of some? Who? I mean,
Lot's wife.
Man.
Her disobedience.
And you know, there's people saying that statue is still there.
I believe
They say it's still.
I was watching a history thing about that. They were saying that it's still there among the rocks and
It's
stuff.
still there among the rocks, is what they're saying.
White guy, what's his name? Ray
It might be
They
though.
found an imprint of Noah's Ark as well. So hey.
Ray Wyatt found that. I believe he found that.
All right, so let's go back to the beginning. As they say, in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
In
In the beginning.
What's the word? Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was this a curse?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at she's like, yes.
I'll be quiet. I want to think of that.
How was it a curse?
That's is still one thing that it is going and living through today.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Something they was they wasn't supposed to eat the fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But tell me, give me some examples of how the Adam and Eve story is a curse. What do we still have the effects of today from what they did at the beginning of time?
Death, pain,
Yeah.
natural disasters.
What?
What did you say, Minister Street?
You said you gotta wear clothes.
That part.
Now, actually, I'm so glad we got to wear clothes.
You wouldn't know.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm so glad that we got to wear clothes. I'm so glad.
I was reading that part.
Lord.
I was reading that text.
It would be no fashion designers.
No,
at
it
all.
wouldn't be done.
No.
And I thought about that.
They talk about no clothes.
I thought about that though.
Curses from the beginning of time with Adam and Eve.
Oh.
I thought about, you know why? Because if you
Eve definitely cursed us.
Yeah.
That's why I said we still
Ladies,
dealing with that to this day.
how did you get cursed?
Generational curse.
Eve did.
How did you get cursed, ladies?
Eve. She told y'all.
No, but what is it?
Every month
Ah!
when you get
Pregnancy would
pregnant.
have been
Yeah.
so easy.
The cramps and having painful births.
Yes. Painful. And he told us.
Somebody got
All that would be prevented if she would have went where he was, and then that would probably would have stopped it.
Adam gotta take the fall too.
But listen, I went back to what Mr. Trent
It
said
went-
that we gotta wear clothes. I'm
That
actually grateful
it
that we
really
need
do.
to
That
wear.
like
Listen, man.
I really
Yeah, I
wouldn't
can't
have to.
imagine.
Yeah,
if-
I want to see all
Everybody just to see everybody.
Yeah,
how
but
many
it's like,
seats would have?
you wouldn't be. It wouldn't be sexualized if it wasn't.
But you know how many seats would have to be cleaned every day.
I don't even think so.
I think
it would be
clean, or throughout, or fumigated.
They were fancy.
What now?
Oh my God.
That's true.
Well, I understand where he's coming from.
Listen.
for seating.
Let me tell you. When I was a little girl, I know I've always been a special, different kind of child. Honey, people come over to the house to
Did you
visit.
say you used to smell the seat?
Booty seats, girl.
Guess what? Come over to my parents' house, and like one time, my uncle brought his girlfriend over. So he went, and then as soon as they left, as soon as they went out that door shut, I went over there and sniffed that seat to see if she was staying.
Oh my God.
Why?
I love you though. I love you so much.
That's funny.
I was also the little little girl who didn't have no toys out of place in her room.
No.
I told everybody, all my cousins, you have to, if you play with my toys, you gotta put it back where you found it.
Oh my goodness.
Straight up. My room was never dirty.
But I understand what Trick talking about. I get what you talking about. You gotta look at it from the spiritual part, not from the flesh. You gotta look at what he's saying from the spiritual part of it. So yeah, I understand what
And
he's
it's
talking
like
about.
Adam and Eve was like perfect.
Yeah, but they walk around nigga like, hey, how you doing? Like, you know, if you was
just
like that,
it was just the two of them in
yeah,
the
at that time. But you gotta look at how their mind was.
Lord, I'm so
Their
glad
mind was like babies.
It was
Because of Christ. So like, if I saw you like that, you was my wife, I seen you, and I don't even think about, oh, she look bad. It won't come across my mind because I got a mind of Christ.
Okay.
So
we have established that with Adam and Eve, their disobedience brought hardship into creation.
Yes, they did.
yeah.
Yes.
Way to go, Adam and Eve.
I know, right?
I don't know whether to thank you or be mad at you.
That'll work.
Listen, I want to have a conversation when I get to heaven with Eve.
Yeah. Listen, I think there's gonna be a long line.
Sit down.
Just to talk to
I just
them.
want to talk
Let me
to
talk
Alice.
to you.
Okay. Next one.
You talk to Alice. Yeah. Let Alice talk to you.
How
Tennis.
about their son Cain?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Now he was. I guess he was the beginning of mankind curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the beginning.
What did Cain do?
He was the first murderer. He was the first
He
murderer.
committed all the sins.
He was the first
And
murderer.
his children.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cain
See?
was something else.
Yeah.
He was a
Like some families have psychopaths and stuff. Kind of just.
Yeah.
But what made Cain
You know
get?
what?
You gotta look at it. What made Cain get to that point though?
Hey,
Wasn't it jealousy?
So you gotta go back
Jealousy.
to, you know where go back? You gotta go back when he did the sacrifice. You gotta think. Abel, cause when he went to Cain, cause he told him to talk to his brother.
Yeah.
So Cain said, I ain't gonna talk to him. Why God set in yours, he can't set mine?
man,
You know why? Cause Bible said that God, he saw evil knocking at Cain's heart. So when God saw the heart, he saw the evil already was building up, because you ain't take mine on, but you take my brother's on. But all he asked was, go ask your brother what he
Jealousy
did.
and hatred. Ooh.
And then-
Okay. So let me say.
Well, I
It
can
was
accept
the
it.
pride thing too.
And I bet Cain even give it better.
So there are
Well,
more
yeah, that's
curses.
what
I'm listening to you all, but there are more curses. Jealousy, hatred,
Yeah,
pride, all that stuff came from the beginning of creation. Once the fall, all that jealousy, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because now we always looking at because of that, and Cain was the oldest, right? So you know how that feeling be. If you older, that you should probably get stuff
They was
quicker.
twins, right?
Yeah, they was
They
twins.
was the ones
They
back in the womb, right?
He's the
Yeah.
one that came out first.
But he was the oldest.
He was a
He was the older one, but
He
he
called
was fighting them to get out, right?
Yeah.
He called Cain. He called his brother by the name.
Competition is another. I'm trying to think of everything that's coming. Competition is so crazy because people are very competitive. Every one of y'all in this room are competitive.
Yeah.
Does anyone beg to differ with what I just said?
I think we all are too.
Competitive.
We all have our
Everybody, let me tell you, every time you get in your car and you start driving,
Talk about it, Pastor.
That's me.
No.
Call it out.
Hold on.
Call it out.
I just want to get somewhere safely.
Okay.
And when you got the unsafelies around you, it makes. Let me get ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to be safer.
Is trying to get ahead of them?
I'm trying to be
I ain't
safer.
gonna lie.
Because as soon as somebody get over in front of you, something inside of us say, "Oh no, you didn't." I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you.
Yep.
How many of y'all done it? I know it can't just be started.
I've done it
Hey,
before, but
I
I'm
was-
better than I'd be like, you got it.
Come
Get
on,
to where you need to go.
Come.
I'm
Listen,
getting
I was
where
in
you
the
need to
car.
go then.
I was in the car going to my former apostle, going to his church, and the guy cut this man, put down his window, shot my wife, bro, and called my wife an effing moron. And so I'm
How did you
glad.
respond to that?
Oh, I wanted to get him then.
What did you do though, Jimmy?
I didn't get him.
The question is, what did you
I went to church. I went to church, but it bothered me because I wanted to get him for calling my wife effing moron.
Hold on, Jimmy. So you didn't say nothing under your breath. You didn't.
You didn't say nothing in your
I said, I ain't saying it out loud, but I was talking
You
in my
just
head.
saying stuff, but you ain't really telling us nothing.
Right.
Talking about you went to church.
Now, if I really
What
wanted-
happened between that incident and you getting to the church? I'm in lawyer mode.
Okay, I want to put my guard side down and go get him for that. I said you could disrespect
Not
me.
what you wanted to do.
What did you say?
What did you
I can't say
actually?
the words I want to say.
So did you curse under your breath in your head?
Okay, hold
I
on.
can't say the words I wanted.
But you did.
So you did
That's why I
curse.
said I speak in my head. I did.
Thank you so much for after 5 minutes getting to the point of what you did.
I object.
I should have went to be a lawyer. I just got that out of you.
Still
You
can.
did.
I didn't know my rights.
You did.
So what I'm trying to say is all these things like jealousy, hatred, we are so competitive. Look at all our games and stuff. We are competing all the time. Look at the soccer game right now. Everybody's competing. So all that stuff. I mean, can't we all just be winners?
No.
We are.
Churches compete. Who
that
got
is
the best musicians? Who got the most numbers? Whose pastor can preach the best?
Yeah.
And so it's so much stuff.
Come on, God.
Fall machine.
You right.
So those are the curses that came down. Oh, let me not forget about the siblings
Oh God.
Go ahead,
and
girl.
the parents. Trying to figure out who do our parents love the most. Or if they pay a little bit more attention to one child than over the other one, how you feeling inside?
Right.
Yeah.
How you feeling inside?
How you
Trey, come on, put it.
Choose your words.
Since we're talking about Cain and Abel,
Cain and Abel.
because literally we are still talking about the curse from the beginning of time.
Cain and Abel.
So come on, here, siblings. Now I am the oldest.
Yes.
Anybody else is the oldest in here? Okay, great. So oldest, how do you feel, or how have you felt when you're watching your parents and how they interact with you and the other kids?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I mean,
Tell the truth. Hey, Trey, you do nothing but look at
I
it.
went to her face when she said that.
Tell the truth.
No.
Dad, sit down.
Tell the truth. I'll play Trey gonna still love you to say, girl. Trey gonna still love you to say.
do you feel like you were overlooked?
I did when I was younger.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, when
Go
I was
back.
younger, me and my sister, we're close, love her. But we would be like, dang, our parents are always spending time with the boys, and they don't really have enough time for us. But at the same time, we have to also understand, with them being in the hospital, but it was like, I need my mom as well. And I felt a void that I found in my sister for a long time.
Gotcha.
Not telling my parents that, but then they end up creating a space where if you need me, I am here for you.
Yeah.
Because even now, I'm like, if my brothers didn't get away with a lot. If we did that,
Usually the younger ones do.
I feel like she's providing more information than what prove your point. And then your admission. That wasn't fun.
Speaking just saying, at one point, we thought they had a favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all, even to this day,
Your sister.
even to this day, I think that my baby sister get away with more than I do, and I think more is expected of me.
Right.
Yeah.
I was the one that was expected to even go to like it was like, oh no, you got to go to college. Oh no, you got to like it was all these. It was high expectations for me as the oldest,
Right, because you're the role
compared to the younger.
Yeah, you're the role model.
Yeah.
And so role models often get the high expectations for sure.
No, I'm just saying that.
So, never mind. I'm not about to stir up nothing.
I do expect more out of them too. I absolutely do, because they set the foundation for their brothers. Period. So I mean, it is what it is. And then I'm old now, so I'm not doing all of that with them
Yes, she does.
like I used to. I ain't got the energy no more.
It's just up to them to they'll rather take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, we can set the foundation, but like you just said, they're going to make their own choices at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Absolutely,
Right.
because that's where we set the foundation, and y'all gonna make y'all own choices. So.
That's real though. I respect that.
All right. Thank you, Jenkins family.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, no. So I'm trying to think. Even though we can't go back and change time, if Cain, as the oldest, coming out first,
Right.
could have handled that a little differently. It could have set a different course of how things could have happened.
I don't want to get too off topic, but I do like as far as the different curses.
Yeah.
To me, reading Cain's story, I do sense a little like unworthiness too, which ties into pride.
Mm-hmm.
So even that, like that can be unworthiness is also a curse that can be passed down from generation to generation.
That's true.
And even avoidance, like having an avoidance personality, which is something that I've noticed in myself and I've noticed in my dad. It trickles down to each kid. Like I noticed that within my own family, like we have avoidant personalities where if it's too much, we gonna just go ghost. And I've learned that.
I like that. And some people, they don't want to talk about nothing or if you've been taught by we don't talk about problems or we don't talk about this stuff. We're just gonna overlook it and you sweep it to the, you know what I'm saying?
Put it on the rug.
And so some people do that, and it's like, okay, well, then you're grown, not figuring out stuff because it's always the thing that we don't do that. Or let me pull out another one. Men shouldn't cry.
Yeah.
That's a man.
Where did that come from?
I don't know where they on. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. So if you gonna call you said, and Linda, that has trickled through across time of every, you know what I'm saying? That's just not a family thing. That's just become
global thing.
You know why? Why people see that man don't supposed to cry, a man can't cry, they can't be vulnerable. Because first of all, you gotta think, man got a lot of responsibility. God made man first, so he's the provider. Mm-hmm. He's the taker. He'll die. If he even die for his wife, because we are both designed to die. We are designed to die for our wives.
He's cracking up, nightmare.
We are designed to die for our wives.
That's right.
We are. You read in the Bible. We are designed to die for our wives.
I don't know if the other men agree with you, but
they don't agree with me. But you don't agree with me. But we are designed to protect. So if somebody, if he might get me, I know you're gonna let you eat. I know you're gonna let me eat a little before jump on me. You're gonna jump on me. I know, but I'm getting mine out first. But I say that because the reason I say that because I'm looking at as God be man first. Man's the head.
Yeah.
So we have more responsibility than that. That's why a lot of men get criticized when they cry, oh, you solved your point. No, I'm not. I'm crying because I need some help.
Okay.
I'm crying because I need help. I'm crying because, God, I need you to guide me in the situation. I don't know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So if I get to a point where I break down, that's not showing a man. I'm just showing you, hey, I'm vulnerable.
Right.
Lord, I need you so I can, how you show me provide for my household, because what I'm doing is not matching up with you.
Yeah.
I need to match up with you where you would be a provider, because when a man like me, all men, we like to work. Mm-hmm. Us men, we like to work. That's part of our nature of working, because what God put man first. We're going to get it any way we can to take care of our children, take care of our household, take care of our wife.
It's changed a lot.
But I'm just saying, that's what a man do. I'm looking at it from a man's view of it. Yeah. Because that's what man do.
But I'm talking about this new generation.
I ain't worried about this new generation.
But Jesus is the prime, he's the number one example of a man being vulnerable. Because we all know Jesus was a man.
Yes.
So, and when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he cried out
to his dad.
To his father. He was very vulnerable. So if we're made in the image of God, if man is made in the image of God, then right then and there, it shows you if Jesus can cry,
we can cry,
and I'm made in his image, then I can definitely cry.
Exactly.
As a man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's good.
Go ahead. Go ahead, keep this. I know you're gonna drop some on.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, you want to add to that?
I think a lot of times as a man, you feel like you've exhausted all resources, right? And you're at your wits' end, and that cry is kind of your bridge of connection. At least mine to God, to Jesus. So listen, bruh, I'm here. I don't know where else to go. I've gone here already. I tried to circle around and figure it out on my own. What I thought was your voice or whatever was your direction, but I'm back. I'm knocking again. So that's my cry most of the time. I feel like I'm at my wits' end. And sometimes out of anger, sometimes out of frustration. It could be out of various things. It could be I'm just truly happy and just feel like, and I'm crying because that's my bridge.
Yeah.
Now dying for your wife. I think that's the easiest way out. So when you live for your wife, when you change your diet for your wife, when you exercise for your wife, when you read the Bible for your wife, when you pray every night for your wife, that's the hard part. When you become a faithful man for your wife, when your loyalty before your wife, because dying is the easy way. That's one and done. All this other stuff, the other stuff to live for your wife, to live, because I will live for my family. I'm also die, but I will live for them as well. So I will make these necessary choices. Stop the drinking, stop the smoking, stop everything else.
But it's some that's gonna say that they ain't gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately.
No, I can't get what you're saying.
Wait, she pointed her finger.
No, I listen. I love what you say, because I love it.
It's not to beat up on what you say.
No, you ain't beat me up. I get what you say.
I'm so tickled right now.
But I feel like that's the difficult choice.
Dying is the easy way out.
Oh God, I cannot.
And be completely consistent and actually stay with that. Whatever, and stay on that path and whatever. So
that'd be a good question to go around and ask men. Would you die for your wife?
That is a good question.
Just to see who really go.
I'm offended.
You what? Oh, he said he authentic.
When I run, you run. Sometimes it's not good to be a hero.
You are all you hear.
I mean,
You gotta know when.
Sometimes it's not good to be a hero.
You gotta know when.
yeah, you gotta know when. You gotta know when. You can't be here all the time.
Thank you for listening. Thank you, Brother Jonte, for being truthful.
You gotta know when.
he said,
wait, but you got some women. You got some hoes. They take a bullet too for their husband too now. You got some women.
Oh.
Some women take a shot for their husband. I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why they do that, but they do it. I don't know.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know why they do that.
Okay.
They wouldn't do that.
But for the parents, but you gonna protect the children, right?
Exactly. Absolutely. I feel really, let's just be honest, in full clarity, as a man, as a provider, as a protector of the house, if it all comes down to it, you run first.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make sure y'all get out the way first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We do what we gotta do. Jonte.
He
That's what he was trying to say.
He said he's gonna get that signal. He said he's gonna get that signal and you need to follow.
You was not there.
That's where he was going.
That was a great response.
Because she got to live and tell the
Let
story.
me just say though, I would like to say as we move on, I think that because I know I don't want to get too off subject, but men do have a big responsibility. Because if something is happening outside that house, everybody's looking at that man.
Exactly.
To get up and go handle the situation.
We go first.
Because he is expected to protect. He's going to be the protector. He's going to, do so it's expected. Right. Let me tell you though, but lately it was a few years ago. It was a dog. It was a dog coming, and my mom was outside. I ain't never seen my mama run like this. This woman, man, and she knocked me over, pushing me out the way. I said, I thought you must be protecting me. I'm your child.
I know you didn't say that.
At an old house a few years ago, I think around the time we was here for a few years. And them dogs from up the street got loose. It was about 2-3 of them. I was ready to out. Them kids was outside.
You didn't make sure that was okay.
I was peeping out the window.
You sound just like my mama. I was so shocked. I listen, and I'm a grown woman, but I said to her, I thought you were supposed to be protecting me. You just pushed me out the way over this dog.
I can put you to the test.
I couldn't get up and do it no more. I can't get up and do it.
All right.
They like dogs. I know. Y'all better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but dogs like me, but I don't like dogs. It's a whole I've actually been working on a book of like with funny stuff about all my dog experiences.
There you go.
All right, let's look at one more example. Fear factor. I have overcome a lot of things. Still got some more things to overcome. I have failed at that a lot.
We got to get you on a plane.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about even with the dogs things.
Oh yeah.
Cause the bigger the dog, the more I'm a little bit like I don't know if I can trust this dog. If he's a big dog, I can do the small ones.
Ankle biters. Look, ankle biters. I call them ankle biters.
I got some trauma stories working for FedEx a long time ago.
All right. So next one that we're gonna look at of an example. How about Israel?
Okay,
Jacob and
Okay, so Israel experienced covenant curses.
This is true.
Listen, I said let me go ahead and read this part so it won't go.
Because they was used to.
When God established the curse.
Why did they experience covenant curses?
Disobedience. Idolatry.
And they kept rejecting God.
Right.
Kids, don't reject God. God will open up all these doors, and there's people just like. And I just said it Sunday, even when I was talking about Canaan, they went to go check out the land. They looked at all them giants. Now the Lord literally said, "This is for you."
Yes.
So what are you gonna? If God is telling you that, okay, it's just like if God told you to go for this position at work, a job or whatever, and He's telling you it's yours, but somebody come in with more experience, more this, more that. Are you gonna inch back, or are you gonna remember what God's telling you and still do it? Or are you gonna let that fear get in there and you're gonna miss your blessing? Because I want to give a more recent, a day and time example of what that could look like. So it's about having not allowing that fear, because sometimes we will have to do stuff scared in order to get to where God has us. It's being obedient to God. If God's telling you to do something, do it.
But it's also where your faith is.
Yeah, and your faith.
Without faith works is what?
It's
dead.
And it's impossible. Listen, y'all.
Very impossible.
It is impossible. That's Bible. To please God.
To move God. Very impossible.
If you don't have no faith.
You gotta have faith.
Because then we're saying that God can't do it. He's not capable. He's too small. That's why I've been learning over time. My faith got to get stronger.
Oh yeah.
Because if I'm sitting up here acting like this, I'm acting like God can't do it.
Yeah.
We got to get like the 3 Hebrew boys.
Yeah.
They had to literally go in a fire that was supposed to kill them.
My God.
But guess who was in the fire with them?
Jesus.
That's
Son of Man.
You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have no smell of smoke, no burn. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can, but they wasn't scared. But sometimes you got to do stuff afraid.
Yeah. It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Daniel and the lions. Then is another one. I should have included all them on Sunday. How you get to sleep with lions all around you like that?
See,
ain't no way. I mean, first off.
How did he get out?
But they, like you said, it showed back in the day they had strong faith. Like if you didn't have faith, man.
So it really makes the stuff that I be thinking about. That I say we really are complaining about a lot of the stuff that we go through. But if you read the Bible stories, the stuff that they went through was crazy.
But see, the stuff that they didn't face what we face right now.
Yeah.
You know, like we have too many things available to us that makes us fear or make us second guess, or make us competitive, so to speak. Back in those days, they didn't have all of that. They had real issues and problems, of course, but they didn't have the stuff that we have. You know.
Would you say fear is learned?
It can be.
It can be.
It can be learned. Yeah. Because they did it. I'm not gonna go too far, but because they did an experiment. I had posted it too. All these little babies, they put all these snakes all around. The kids were just, they were just touching on. I mean, and these snakes was used to people, but I mean, the parents was freaking out. But the kids was rubbing on the snakes. They were doing all. They was not scared because no fear. they didn't know what that was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the fact that some of that stuff becomes learned.
Mm-hmm.
Or you hear, and so that's why some people, they hear like one dog bite somebody, now they scared of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Feed off your fear.
It's the yeah. I mean, now sharks and stuff. Come on, like but I'm just saying. I mean, I've petted a shark before. It was a nursing shark, but I petted it. It feels like sandpaper. But it's just trying to get over something.
Sharks will not bother you if you don't bother them.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we not. I mean, Jimmy, I'm not gonna really test that out. I'm not gonna test that.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, it's like a dog. That dog's not gonna bite you.
Just don't say nothing else.
Dogs feed off of your fears. If you showing fear to that dog, what the Bible say? He gave you dominion over what the fowls that are.
Some dogs are literally ready to attack you just walking
Just
down
they train them
the
like that.
yeah,
If
because
you
they
train
train
them,
them like that.
because they train them like that.
But if you don't train a dog,
But you can't train no shark.
Yeah, you can't train a shark. A shark is just a natural beast.
Hey, okay.
I'm trying to go in my sleep. Not go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
around with you, man.
all right, y'all. Laughter is so good.
It
So
is.
we got just a few more minutes. So, generational curses, the consequences of living in a fallen world. So everyone experiences the effects of living in a sinful world, right? And some of y'all already started naming them. So what are some of those experiences that we all are going through now that we deal with? The biggest one we heard was death. What else?
Working to make a living wage.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Working to make a living wage.
Working.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want
Adam
to
had
pay.
to tour the ground.
Y'all don't want to pay.
Working is part of the curse. He
Mm.
ain't really had to work like that.
I like that. Nobody think about that one?
I didn't think about that.
A lot of people don't work themselves so by the time they retire, they get. I don't believe in this retirement age thing. I told my parents I'm not working till I'm in my 60s like that. That ain't happening. But some of them trying to hit that mark where they can retire, and then some people are retiring and passing away.
Yep.
You still
Or
gotta
die
have a
before they
purpose.
even get to retire.
Yeah.
You still gotta have a purpose while retired. You gotta do something.
I think time will change. Back in the day, people would stay on the job 20 and 30 years. Today, people give you a good 5, maybe even 5. They might not give you 5. And they're like, okay, I'm done. I got to do something
A
else.
few weeks.
Seriously.
No, I'm just, but it's like literally the times have changed.
Because they don't have the passion anymore for the job.
They give you a few weeks.
Hey,
No compassion.
Days,
No.
3
actually.
years. 3 years. I'm like, Jesus rose from the dead.
Yeah.
Let's move it on.
That's so true.
Hey, mine has, whether I wanted it to,
So many jobs.
is I can't stay on a job. Literally, I was trying to stay. I said, I'm gonna be like my parents. I'm gonna stay on this job like they did for them 30.
She did for a long time.
And I don't know what the Lord has done every time. At that 7th year, 7th is number of completion, something disrupts and I have to leave. It's twice done happened.
Oh, wow.
All right, so it's like, I don't know, 7 is my number. But anyways, all right, so death. How about sickness?
Oh yeah, sickness.
Yeah.
Sickness is a big one.
Yeah.
And we got and how about these natural disasters?
Sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And next is the T word, temptation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Broken relationships.
Mm.
That happens all, because of, this is another one. Because some people say, I will never get married. Because of what they saw that went on with mom and daddy, or maybe divorce. So I hear people all the time say, I'm going to never get married. So I'm like, okay, so y'all just going to live in sin? I mean, what's happening? But that's how society is right now. People say, we don't have to be married.
I don't believe it.
Like, oh, it's just a piece of paper.
Oh, it's just a piece of paper.
Oh, I hate
No, it ain't.
I hate that.
They say, oh, it's just a people. And then people now got this new thing where it's like a common law marriage.
Yep.
People been saying that.
You're calling somebody your husband or wife, but you never married them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you live with them.
You ain't married in the courts of heaven.
Right.
And then some people think that marriage complicate things.
They do.
They don't. They really don't.
It just sounds like they're not reading their
People
Bible
do think
enough.
like that.
They do.
They're just not reading their Bible enough.
Why be in a relationship for that long? Why live
And
and
then-
act like you married and you're not?
Yeah. And then I just heard what you said, people not reading their Bible. But listen, this day and age, people don't even read the Bible, and they literally don't know. I mean, because now I ask God all the time, how do you confront this new generation? I've been asking God. I said, because it's totally different from when I grew up.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
So you gotta literally just watch, look at them. I mean, they don't even know where to find nothing in the Bible. And because I was watching on Instagram and they'll go and ask people different questions. I was like, this is a crime shame. They don't know nothing. They can't even tell you a book in the Bible.
They can't tell you in the beginning. That's all you just say in the beginning.
And so you have where it's changing. And some people question whether the Bible is real. Is what I really want to say.
I got a coworker just like
it's plenty. It's plenty of them will even question whether the Bible is. So that's why I say it even goes deeper than that.
Oh yeah.
Because now you got to really prove to them that what's in that Bible is really real. Because some people will be quick to say, man put all this together.
You just took it out my mouth.
That's exactly
Remember, I got my bachelor's in religious studies. That dealt with every religion of the world. And when it came down to Christianity, I literally about lost my mind because I didn't learn nobody, because I was the church girl. So God literally put me there on purpose so that I could begin to really see how other people may view Christianity. So I was able to learn from a different part than what others could see, because this stuff, you're going to be hit in this world and today, you're going to be hit with all kind of things. You can't just say go to the Bible. It got to go deeper. People like to know real life experiences, and they gotta, it's like you got to come with something different. You got to come stronger with stuff. You can't even, listen, now you can't even just say you're going to die and go to hell. It worked back in my day when I was little. Now, you can't say that. They're going to be like, hell, is that really existing?
I'm telling you, get them coming up to you, telling you where they're going in.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
They do.
Yeah, you go ahead and
Then there's also tell you that they know they're going to hell.
Oh yeah, you got something like that.
Okay, I'm saucy.
My parents' neighbor, he was a white older guy. He was prejudiced. I mean, he was prejudiced. He didn't like black people at all, but we was next to him. He called the cops just because my parents had, my uncle left the car with him for his son's birthday on our property. He called the cops for that. He called the cops because the black boys walking down the road with a white girl. They was, all this little neighborhood. He called the cops for that. But he also paid me to water his flowers when they went out of town. But he called me Gal. Come in. Hey, Gal. But that man told my mom.
Yeah.
Because he died on my mom's birthday some years back. He said, I know I'm going to hell. That is so sad. So no matter, because my mom witnesses to everybody. So no matter what my mom did, he already knew it. See what I'm saying?
Can't save him.
So, but yeah, and that's key. You cannot save everybody. I'm trying to tell some of my younger people. You can't save everybody, but still give them the word. Talk to them. But you cannot save everybody. Next one, pain. I did hear that earlier. Pain. That's another one. And one of the biggest ones a lot of us are going through, and some people don't really know that they're dealing with it, is spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is major. It is huge. Oh my gosh. And people need to understand literally what spiritual warfare means. What you're dealing with. What you're going through. If it feels like your life is discombobulated. You feel upside down. You don't know what to do with yourself. You probably are in spiritual warfare.
Warfare be real.
It's real and it can be strong. And the stronger your anointing, the more spiritual warfare you're going to go through.
Right.
It's tough. It is so tough. We got to maybe do a study on spiritual warfare.
You got a new devil to deal with.
So we have to do probably a study on that to go real deep. So as we're going to end for the night, because I want to keep us over time. Jesus himself said believers will face trouble in this world.
Say again, leaders will face what? Trouble in the world?
Trouble in this world. So we got to know that we always going to deal with stuff. How many of y'all have dealt with something this week already? But you still here? Look at some of y'all eyes. You done faced something this week already. But the key is to know how to maneuver everything. Life is not peaches and cream every day. But But I love the amazing moments now. I take them.
Yes.
But then there's a lot of crazy ones too. I don't have a dull moment in my life. Yeah. So it's going to come with that. So not every hardship is evidence of a personal curse either. I want to make sure I say that. Not every hardship is evidence of a personal curse. So we got to remember that. So last thing, I'm going to ask this question, then we're going to close this out and we will continue this. We'll look at the generational consequences of sin next week. Let me just highlight, make sure I tag it. So this is my last question for tonight and we're closing out. Why do you think people sometimes assume every problem is caused by a curse?
It's the easy way out. No responsibility.
Okay, thank you for that. Yes, sir. Anybody else? So I need to ask, why do you think people sometimes assume every problem is caused by a curse? I don't even think like that, but some people do.
They don't want to take accountability.
Thank you.
Accountability thing. They have the
Make excuses.
woe is me spirit.
Yes. People be feeling like that they're the only ones in the world going through something. We all was born into a world of sin.
Somebody got worse than you.
And somebody got worse. And now these days, the way the babies is coming out the womb, their eyes is already wide open. Back in the day, babies' eyes would stay shut for a week or two.
That's true.
They did, but back in the day, I remember my little sister when I was born in 1980, she was born 85. Like for the first, and that was a lot of babies. They didn't open their eyes. Now they come out the womb just looking, and they put the little picture of a baby. Baby just was born and sitting up on the side of the thing looking like this.
Put me back in.
Times are changing.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes I try to look at the spiritualness of that they are seeing and knowing more at that age, at just being born. You ain't been in the world 24 hours and already done grasped some things. Yeah, times are changing. Times are really, really changing. But I think that this is a good study. It really is a good study because it's so needed. Helps you to start thinking about stuff. Some of us even struggle with trying to get the weight off. That's why we should never talk about each other. Some people literally, it's a struggle because of certain genes why you can't, the weight does not move.
Right. Don't fall off.
Because I can eat the same as somebody else who's skinny and they can eat more than me and don't gain nothing. Because of their their metabolism is so strong. I mean, but there's so much for us all to think about. Now, some people can't consume too much salt. Some people love salt. Some people, people who can consume it and they have high blood pressure. Somebody else consume it, nothing happens. So it just shows all of our differences.
Right.
But that social media will tear you down.
Yeah.
About every little thing.
There's some crazy stuff on that too.
Yeah, it be. I'm telling you.
I don't get on like this.
So we'll continue this on next week. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our praise dancers dancing on Youth Sunday too? Under 20? They're not on the flyer.
No. Okay. So that flyer was created by C-Dub them.
Oh.
Yes.
C-Dub.
They just put me there because I'm hosting.
And because I see Jamila in there too.
Jamila actually, no, they all, because she's singing. I didn't know she was going to be. He just said, I'm going to sing.